D. Let's go. Let's go. Now, you know your boy didn't read all the notes. And I do apologize for that. I wasn't trying to mislead people. The full breakdown is still the full breakdown. You know, I definitely showed you guys how the event is going to work. The only thing that I did not know is that it resets. The daily thing is reset, and that is a big a difference. Not really for the mathematical. That does show that, you know, you should, if you still want to get it done, you do have to go Red Baker. And most importantly, let's click on the shop. And that's one thing I didn't mention, and I knew it, is that the shop has to be refreshed with ZEUZ. Now, the ZEUZ refund, as it says here, if you can check out the step up rewards here, is that by resetting the shop, you can buy the raid products again. Resetting the resetting cost remains the same no matter how many times you do it. Now, that means 50. I spent 50 here, 100, 150, 200. So 200 ZEUZ to get the rest of these rewards. So at that point, you would have to say, do you want 200 ZEUZ for, you know, this, which is the last thing, the magical helm, the Guardian Stone. Now, is that worth it? That's going to be up to you to decide. I know a lot of people like to use their ZEUZ for summoning, but I would have to say this. To get one of these, if I remember correctly, I'm not 100% sure, my Discord fam, shout out to my Discord fam, also the Reddit fam, I've been watching a lot of things on this, is that, you know, this faded gear is very hard to get. So to get it for 200 ZEUZ, I think it's pretty much worth it. I think that you get that very easily. It's just that you just don't want to spend it on anything that's not summoning. But we also know that when it comes down to summoning, there is a multitude of ways to summon. It may not be on the banners that you want to summon on, but there are so many other ways to get characters in this game. I do think that this is still worth it. And with that being said, it's very important now that I show you guys some tips and tricks for the actual raid, or whatever you guys want to. I mean, it's technically called a raid, right? So obviously people already kind of know how to do this. I have a team that can pretty much do Red Baker and actually can do the strongest sheep. I have to manual it. I think you should always manual it if you don't want to waste stamina, because the AI is a liar, okay? The AI is a liar. 100% of the way I don't trust the AI. So for this one, I'm going to start off with this one because I didn't show this one at all. I didn't even show Extreme, to be honest with you. So let's go into the White Warlord. And what you guys need to understand about this character is that she has a 2 mana, a single target kind of a nuke, and it curses the target. And then they also have this, the block all enemies. Now, not the block all enemies, sorry, hits the back row. So you pretty much, you will die if that ever goes off in this mode. So really important here is that this mode, you can go for the 1 run. You can actually go for the 1 run here. In my opinion, most people, when I say that you can go for it, is because, as you guys know, I always have to say this, my account is not that strong. So if I can do it, you should be able to do it to a certain degree. Especially a lot of people out there that re-rolled their accounts, they're very, very strong. But this one right here, I still think that it's just easier. And we got 363. You're gonna see me end 63 at the end of this video. It's much easier to just, well, not just 63, because yeah, but yeah, it's much easier to just go each element for this one, just for the safety reason of it, and it just makes it a lot easier, honestly, especially if you get the reward again. But you probably don't get the first clear. You're only gonna get this 1,000 here, and I haven't learned my lesson. I know I'm going up here now. I'm going up here. So yeah, I haven't learned my lesson. So yeah, the 1,000, you only get the 1,000. Now when you clear it, you don't get the first 4,000 anymore. But like I said, this is only for those people that have any additional value in this stuff. Now, even if you just have the value in this stuff, as you can see, the basic products do reset every 4 hours. So this is really good. Oh my god. Supreme Creation Spirit is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's a free enhancement. Sorry, not enchant, enhancement, I think that is. So that's, if you got 5 of those, that's quick, easy 5 enhance, put it to bed. I think depending on the enhance level or whatever. This one is decently okay. It's 200. I do like it though, but yeah, we're definitely going for that. So I have no problem going for this. Oh, it changes. Okay. I actually didn't know it changed. So now we know that. So ultimate common abrasive, we have the Mystic Meteorite, which is for forging equipment. 5 clocks, awesome. We also have a purple weapon, so that's pretty good. And then we see the Holy Water of the unit. So they changed for each one. I completely forgot that's how it worked. Anywho, let's get into the fight. Now, you guys have probably been seeing a lot of tips as far as what team comps to bring in there. There's a multitude of characters. I'm going to show you mine, and you guys should be able to draw a conclusion from that. So as we know, the first is going to be the dark element. So literally just go into your thing and grab darks. And when I mean like it doesn't matter, as you can see, I have 1-star characters in here. It does not matter. Yeah, you look at her, right? It's like extreme. It's so hard. It's so difficult. Yeah, whatever. So I'm going to show you, literally I go filter, and I'm gonna bring, now not that I'm not using dumb strategy, because you have to be somewhat mindful of who you're bringing in here. This chick right here is the queen, my queen. But just to prove a point, we're literally gonna go in there with all dark. Now you can bring in, you don't have to go all 5 of them, but I'm just gonna show you how easy it is. So we're gonna go in here, boop. Pray that we, let me turn the volume up. Pray that we do this correctly. I don't care about my stamina. Like there's enough of it to go around the world. So. That's weird. Oh god, it's on auto. Okay, definitely never auto. So everyone is gonna get a turn. I think her the base speed of this character is just inherently low. So boom, we're gonna do that, and we're just gonna hit him. Now dodging, as you saw, like that is a big problem. Definitely don't want that to happen. But the reason why we're bringing characters like her is because of this whole corrode thing. It looks like, I think that is. Each element has their own damage over time. So her damage over time is this one. It's still pretty low. There we go. So now, hold on, who is she gonna attack? Attacked her. That's very unfortunate. All right, so you see it ticked right there. Let me just hold on to her so you guys can see. You can see corrode is 1 turn, right? So the only thing that's gonna be a slight issue for you is going to be the timing of things. Is that in 6 turns she's going to get a turn. So right around the time I'm going to get screwed. Now, what I was doing before, and I'll show you guys a slightly better strategy, is to have 1 person with provoke on this team. I didn't go with that strategy this time, but I just want to show you that you can get a lot of good damage just by bringing all dark, and if they all hit, you're going to be good to go. Now they're going to get their mana. Now this is the best case scenario. As you see, and it's basically because of the dodge, is that she's going to go and she's going to lose her turn, and then I'm going to get all my turns back. And the way that that's gonna work, and that's how you want it to work every time. You pretty much don't want her to gain a turn at all. And you can pretty much do that by making sure that your damage over times are kind of synced up. I should have put one on her there. I actually messed that up. I'm a fool. So she has a damage over time. It hit. Now that's gonna tick for 1. I'm gonna do a normal hit. There we go. 2 ticks and then it's gone. So now she's going to get broken here, no matter what I do. So I'm just gonna auto attack, and then that other turn is gonna go to waste. Really cool here is that what I like about her is that she does have an attack buff, which it'd be better if her attack was higher. But we're not. I don't wanna waste time unequipping characters. Come on, it's too much work. So now, as you can see, someone might get hit. I'm gonna hope that it's not the other chick. This is why you have a taunter. I went really greedy here to try to prove a point. And now she's actually gonna get a turn. But what I really wanted to showcase here is that the damage over times actually stack. So I might get punished here. It's fine if I do. Come on, don't kill same one. Cool, she went somewhere else. Awesome. That's super better for me. Actually, not too much. Again, so this is 6 turns, right? But you saw here that the 2 ticks, right? She lost 2 things and then a counter. So she went once and then she got broken instantly. So now you count the turns, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Her turn is 6, so she might actually get a free turn here. So that break was actually bad. It's all about timing. If I'm hoping that I'm making that make sense, but probably not. You know, probably not. Just cash out on the damage. Gonna re-put this one out there. Oh no, okay, I can't do math. So we're actually in the clear. So when she gets her turn back up, she's gonna be right back into getting broken again. Boom, now it's her turn, and we have the 2 things here. Let me just show you guys one more time. The 2 corrodes on there, so now she's gonna have to deal with that. Oh no, I don't want to do that now. Boom, now she's down to 2. I could just auto attack here, really. Then again, I can also do the move. It doesn't really, makes no difference. she's gonna get broken on the next turn no matter what I do. Boom, there it goes. And as you can see, like I said, we literally have 4. The better thing is if you unequip your characters and then obviously go with the characters with, again, it's gonna buff my characters, make it take a little bit less. We're pretty close to the end. All right, I didn't check where she was on the thing. Oh, she's super far away. So boom, we got that. 1 tick. Do this. So she should get broken here again. Good crit. Tick. My turn. Attack. Tick. So this is what it looks like, honestly. Now you might not have the new guy, right? I happen to summon him, so that's just, you know, that's my luck that I get there. I'm gonna try to cash out a little damage here. Like the goal here is to get out of this phase so you can go into the next one, because I'm not gonna win, obviously. And we're now in the second health bar. See, now she switched over to machine, and pretty much at this point you just want to do as much damage as you can, break through her shields, and set up an easy machine phase for you. There we go, we broke through it, get some damage down. Everyone that does damage here, going straight through. As you can see, if it's blue, that means it's blocked. If it's you know, regular colored or anything like that, it's all good. And we're dead here. So you know what? I should just hit, because we're dead. Definitely dead. She's gonna hit me with the AoE. She only needs 3 to do it, and that's 1 phase. Bye bye. Now my viewers are smart. I know you guys are smart people, so I'm not gonna do 3 runs. Show you 3 runs. I mean, I really could. I just think that it would just be a waste of your viewing pleasure. But I will show you the teams that I will be using for the machine. The machine one is definitely one of my roughest ones, but I'll show you. All right, so this is my machine team, and this one actually was nice is that you actually do have a beautiful provoke, so you can provoke. If the cycle doesn't like line up in your favor, I have a provoke Mahar. I mean, you know, and he's also a machine, so it makes it go a little bit quicker. As you can see here, Jin, you guys know how he works, especially once the character starts getting low. All these little final hits are actually helps out a little bit. Now, as you can see, the Tiki-Tok bomb actually does not go on the character. It's considered a debuff, and she is debuff immune, so it kind of sucks. A little bit of sucky. Ivan here, it sucks that mine is not 5-star, because then he's not getting that free mana per turn, so that's why it's a little iffy for me. Makes it a little bit harder, because his damage over time, his bleed is 5 mana. So the beginning of mine fight with this is a little bit rough. As you can see here, she has 2. She has one for 1 mana, that's 2 turns, and then she has another one that's 3 turns. And it's all about, like I said, positioning those turns. And if you can't help it, I mean, like I said, even I messed up with the math. It's like, oh, is that 2 turns and then 3? Pretty much when she's about to come out of break, just drop all your damage over times and, you know, pray. If you do ended up losing, you know, it's whatever. You're still trying to get that one clear. But the damage over time strategy is literally the best. So it's about is going through and just seeing who has the damage over time for cheap. I'm pretty sure that there is, let's go to the journal. I mean, there's probably, see, I don't have Bear. Bear would be great. He has 2 damage over times, 3 mana and 5, sorry. That's like the only other one that I could find. I even went down to the depths of the 3 stars, but yeah, it seems like those are the only ones. Oh yeah, I was just looking at every machine and I was like, oh yeah, I guess I should technically mention that yes, if you have the Tranquil, you know, Ulum combo, yeah, it's probably a walk in the park for you. A super duper walk in the park. I mean, you can probably just run that instead. I mean, this is more for people that are going to struggle because they don't have all the good characters or all that flexibility. I really wish that there was a way to save all your custom presets, but we're not going to talk about that. Fire is going to be the same thing. My man Corgi has a damage over time on his S2 for 2 mana, and the crit one is so much easier because once you get that first break, every fire character that you have is going to just pretty much be in there. But I don't have that many fire characters that have an actual damage over time. That's why I had to actually bring in Pretty Boy Carlos, Pretty Boy Carlos, who has a zero mana damage over time. So he's pretty much like Wilkes in that same regard. Now some of these other people have no, where is it? You guys, yeah, you saw me using him. He has like 4 turn. It takes a little while because he's not the thing, but it works. It still works. You want it that no matter what turn the break is gonna happen, that someone is going to start putting damage over time. And the beautiful thing about this is that I happen to have Luke, so I have a person that can draw the attention in. Hopefully that makes sense for that. I wanted to deal with that first so we can go into this at the end of the video, and that's going to be a team comp that can somewhat do all of it. Kinda. Now, I normally go in with something similar to this. I'm still trying to work out the kinks. And the reason why I'm going double machine is because machine is something that's a little bit harder for me to do. I think everyone has a weakness. Like I had someone say that the dark is harder for them because they probably don't have this character. So they don't have that easy damage over time to do. I have it, so I'm going to use it. So I put in Ivan because he does have that dot, so it's a little bit easier, but I wish I had, if I had Bayer, I would rather have Bayer in here. He looks like he's going to do the job a lot easier. Also, like I said, 5-star. So you enable them to have their elemental mana gain. Let me actually see if I can get it before I continue. All right, guys, pray for me. Please. Okay, good. Oh, that was a nightmare, dude. It's a nightmare doing that. All right, so boom, we actually get the bless up so we can actually show a way better Ivan fight, Jesus. And no, I wish I didn't have to invest into him. But this event I think is important because I think even those rotating items I think are going to be pretty good. So I think that's a worthy investment. So I'm going to do some cutting, some editing, but let's first see if I can get through the Red Baker. And then if I can get through Red Baker, then we're going to see if I can go. You know what? I'm lying. Let's just go straight to the sheep because I already showed you Red Baker. Yeah, I like that idea.
Want to take a look at my inventions?
Have you not seen a fighting sheep before?
Now, I just wanted to explain the philosophy as I'm going through this, right? We know that I have Ivan, and we know that the fire is the last stage. So whenever I'm liberating like my use of the mana, I'm gonna make sure that the character that's not active anymore is going to be the one that, you know, does whatever he has to do, does the DPS, does the most damage or whatever. So my fire character here, Corgi, he's gonna be more liberal with his mana usage as far as like when I want him to nuke. But once I get into the machine phase, I have to be a little careful. Meanwhile, I'll let Bailey do a little bit more damage. As you can see here, I'm waiting. Oh, this is so different. Now he's gonna already be at 5. God, that's such a big difference. Another thing about this character, oh yeah, let me also talk about this character specifically, is that she actually has a nuke, or she, let me just, it'd be easier if I just showed you, is that she's a little bit more dangerous because she has a 1 mana single target nuke. The 3 mana one, if she's holding off for the 3 mana, she will kill something. That's why I have a reviver. So hers is inherently harder. Like it's just 100% harder, I think, than the other one, just because of that factor. So I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna wait until I can get the nuke because we're gonna eventually get the break, right? So there is a chance right now that she can go and kill, you know, anyone. If she's gonna kill anything, I'd rather her kill him, and then he just taunts. So the strategy is a little bit different. So there we go, she is provoked. You can see it right there. As I've been telling people, hold down this thing, you'll be able to see that. We're going to put this on her. And the mana gaining will begin. So there, she chose, the AI chose not to use the skill. Now the next time she gets a chance to, she will 100% use it. She's gonna get broken here because of the poison. And I know that we haven't really made a dent, right? So I can actually like feel free to use the skill. I don't have to use I don't have to wait for anything. You can pretty much use this. Now also what's cool about the Dark Elemental Break is that everyone gains mana when they're hitting this. So it will allow me to get quicker to my other stuff. Here I'm gonna use this for damage, push that damage. And that's some pretty good chunk. And yeah, timing's all off. I messed up. Okay, so Ivan died. There we go. This is the rotation I like. So pretty much, I forgot how I did it. Is that I'm gonna rotate now that pretty much every turn, every time I get a chance to. This is pretty much when one person dies. I prefer that one person is dead in the dark phase, because it just makes it easier. I start gaining a crap ton of mana, and I can pretty much always use the S3. But it can't be the healer. If my healer dies, then I'm pretty much screwed. It's not a consistent strat whatsoever, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And boom, we're good. Now what I'm gonna do now, and this is the strategy that I have with Kieran, is like I said, as long as she doesn't die. Now the enemy is low enough that the nature elemental mana gain will start triggering, and then I will be able to revive Ivan, and that's what I'm going to do this next turn. Thank you. So now the poison or the corrosion is going to pretty much tick all by itself. I don't have to do anything. Next time Bale goes, he will be fine. Now we will do the revive. This is my strategy. Thought I'd show it. Alright, so now he's there, and we got to start saving up that lovely mana. And then boom, break. We just got to heal back up Ivan so he starts actually gaining mana for being at a high health. There we go. Here goes the S3. Oh, he took it. What a soldier. Oh boy, I'm kind of hype about that. All right, so now we got Ivan doing it. Just need to get his health a little bit higher. Now we all know that it's a very long break period, right? So we can, the first round is DPS. Rinse and repeat, baby. There we go, the corrosion. So like I said, it's kind of risky to actually use this right here. Actually, no, it's not really, because I actually want another break. All right, here we go. Oh, see, look. That's the only thing that's kind of unpredictable about this fight. She randomly decided to do the S1. That's the only crappy part. I can't predict that. I can't do much about that. But that's why we have you. But it sucks. It does suck when she does that. That's why I don't like her fight as much. I feel like you have to keep her more provoked. All right, let's get into position. Now we're gonna set up phase 3. All right, we're now in phase 3. Hope for a crit here. Ah, I didn't get a crit. Would have been really good. Again, now we can use his S2 now because now it's into the second phase. And I did not get the provoke. Damn it. Thought he had enough HP. Okay, that's fine. That's acceptable. Karen actually could die at this point. She can. But I would prefer if she didn't. I would hope that they kill. If she kills like Ivan, would be fine. But she's gonna kill someone. If she kills Corgi, it's fine. We'll just heal it back up. But yeah, someone about to die. That sucks, but it's not that bad. Boom. Now, every time there's a crit, you'll look at Corgi. He's gonna get a mana for everyone's turn. He decided to use it. Can't do anything about it. Don't hit Corgi. Kill the healer. All right. I might lose here, but it shows it, but I can't. That's why I like to use Luke. But the machine phase is so rough because of Ivan. Ivan. Maybe we can out DPS it. Keep Corgi alive. I think we are in the clear, boys. We definitely won. Not my happiest moments, but I can do that 3 times. And that was RNG really going against me. Well, I actually know that's definitely RNG going in my favor. What am I talking about? Super sniper this.
That is some serious power. Wow.
My 3 legendaries definitely had to be at least level 5, so you can abuse Karen when they're low on HP. She starts getting mana. As you can see, she's really ineffective in the beginning. And I had to go 2 machines because of Ivan. If I had Bear or any other character, I think it has to be a different machine character I could use in there. But you definitely need, for at least that fight, you definitely need someone with a low cost damage over time. It makes it a lot easier. And as you can see, Corgi has a 2-1. The fire phase was nothing. We didn't really struggle in the fire phase outside of just recovering from the machine phase because of how rocky it was. The dark phase is the same thing. It's very easy. So hopefully that helps you guys in any way, shape, or form. I just wanted to give you guys as much information. So yeah, I didn't know that this was daily. I do apologize for that it resets daily. I thought that the shop reset daily as well. That doesn't happen either. So you got to spend the ZEUZ. So yeah, and it's quite obvious. I mean, I shouldn't have to show it, but this same team, the sheep, will definitely work in this fight. She's dramatically weaker, 120. 120, and AoE 240, which you don't really want to take the AoE. Look, her thing is 240, a lot more damage, and then a 420 nuke. He's definitely killing people. You got to make sure that, as you can see, if you can get the timings right, they won't even take a turn. They literally won't even take a turn. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And remember that every day at the casino is your lucky day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.